Hello everybody, Hafrishah from powertrain.org, and here we have the new Honda City Hybrid. Malaysia is the very first country outside of Japan to have this model on sale, and we have it for 89,000 ringgit. That's just 4,000 ringgit more than the smaller Honda Jazz Hybrid. Pricing wise, the City Hybrid is about the same as the City V, but equipment wise, it's very similar to the City Spec E, which is about 7,000 ringgit cheaper. So what you're paying for is for the hybrid drivetrain. The powertrain package is the same as the one in the Honda Jazz Hybrid. The engine is a 1.5 litre Atkinson cycle engine with double instead of single overhead cams. That alone makes 110 PS and 134 Newton meters of torque. On top of that is an electric motor, and combined the whole system makes 137 PS and 170 Newton meters of torque. Honda says that's equivalent of a 1.8 litre NA engine. As for the transmission, a 7-speed dual clutch gearbox takes over from a CVT in the normal city. Fuel consumption is rated at 3.9 litres per 100 kilometers, and that's more than 25 kilometers per litre. On to looks, the City Hybrid looks the same as a Honda Spec E, so you don't get LED headlamps or fog lamps that you get in the V version. What you do get are larger 16-inch wheels from the V, as well as hybrid logos here. On the side, you also get keyless entry and chrome door handles, all as standard. You also get LED tail lamps like you get in the City V, as well as more hybrid logos. As for the boot, you get the same 536 litre space, and that's the same as the regular City, and that's the biggest in the class by far. But what you don't get though is a spare tyre. You now get a tyre repair kit because underneath the boot floor is the battery pack for the hybrid system. As for the interior, the City Hybrid is about the same as the City Spec E. So you still get polyurethane steering wheel and fabric instead of leather upholstery. At the same time, you still get keyless entry, a touchscreen system, and an automatic climate control system. But specific to the hybrid is the instrument cluster, as well as the shift-by-wire electronic gear lever with a sport mode as well. For the back is the usual City affair, class-leading legroom and very decent headroom. Seats very comfortable as well, and also you get rear aircon vents plus 2 more power outlets down there. Unique to this model is the cooling vent on the rear seat. This is to cool the hybrid battery packs. So we're now driving the City Hybrid. So what's it like to drive? Surprisingly very good actually. And the performance, well, I wouldn't say it's quite like a 1.8 litre NA engine, but if you press the full accelerator, as you can see here, it does pull fairly strong. The power delivery is very different to the normal petrol Honda City because this is a DCT and the regular one uses a CVT instead. So there's not much of a rubber band effect when you plant the throttle down, but at the same time the response is faster, and that's on two parts. Number one is the DCT. DCT is response faster than the CVT, and it straightaway jumps down a couple of gears and it jumps forward. At the same time, the electric motor also gives you instantaneous torque. As soon as you plant your foot down, you get full maximum torque, 170 Newton meters of torque, and that's a lot more than the 1.5 litre petrol version. Another benefit is sound, because you don't have to rev the engine so much because most of the initial acceleration is done by the electric motor. There's a lot less engine noise to be heard. So that's about it for the engine. As for the full car review, we'll wait till we get the car for a full review later on. As for safety, it follows the City E spec. So you only get 4 airbags and not 6 like the V, but ABS and electronic stability control ESP is standard across the range. So there you go, Honda City Hybrid here in Malaysia. Same spec as the E, same price as the V, but with a hybrid engine. So what do you think? Would you get the hybrid or the V? Let us know in the comments below. This is me, Hafrishah from powertrain.org. Thank you for watching.